I was safe, and after reblocking the entrance, I'd escape with my life, but failed in every other way. I donned the faceplate of shame and questioned what the rest of my life would look like. I had failed, but was still in a strong position behind my barricade. With the power and water cut off, I needed to make renewable sources of food and water to survive into the future. I'd been looking outwards for my salvation, but overlooked what lay at my doorstep, or more accurately, the 23 other doorsteps within the compound. Each house was brimming with food, water, and supplies, all ripe for the picking. So I set off. Breaking the compound into quadrants, I tackled the eastern face and took anything of remote value. By grabbing everything and visiting every home, I aim to confidently say there were no zombies or unaccounted loot left in the houses. Despite the indiscriminate ransacking, I had my eye out for a couple of items. I was still short on the next carpentry volume and hoped to find more weapons. After clearing 4 homes, I marked off the burnt down buildings from earlier, finished reading the farming skill book, and welcomed the next day. Under the dark of night, I quickly wrapped up the remainder of the eastern homes. I was confident they were clear, but I snuck around just in case. With my first quadrant done, I sat and listened for any incoming helicopters. But nothing. It was time to move on to the northern homes. At this point, all perishable food had rotted, and the food left on the countertops of the first home was no exception, but the containers remained useful as they could store water. The house continued to set a strong precedent as I found a hand torch, a magazine to operate generators, and some weapons. Continued working away on the houses and found valuable but ordinary items. It was a monotonous task with some highlights.
What the fuck?
But well worth it. Having hauled large amounts of weight all day, I started to run out of energy, but I kept pushing into the last 2 homes. I returned from almost finishing the northern face to a problem. All my containers were full. As a temporary solution, I dumped my empty water vessels into a corner and called it a day. Rather than cautiously moving in the dark, my hand torch let me power through the last northern home and start on the western buildings. Having run out of storage, I began dumping items in large piles on the floor for me to sort later. Taking a break, I tried to forage for items on my way back, but found little. And the last time, I came away with an invaluable score. If I read the magazines, I could work on the various cars around the compound and grind my mechanic skill on them. At level 2 mechanics and electrical 1, you can hotwire cars, letting you drive them without keys. For now, it was useless, but not in the future. Under torchlight, I wrapped up the western face and cracked on with the southern homes. In the 4th, I found the carpentry book I was looking for and another baseball bat. After stripping the last 2, I could confidently say the compound was free of the undead. I was safe, but I would need to sort all of this. For reading material storage, I'd steal my neighbor's bookshelves and expand my kitchen cabinetry for the rest. Almost on cue, a zombie bashing on my wall interrupted me before I could start.